And yeah, what are we talking about?
What did you think about me when we first arrived?
That's what we were talking about?
Yeah, because we just spoke about David.
Yeah.
Or prior to the arrival.
Yeah, I think that you're a very rude person.
Yeah.
A snobbish type of guy.
I feel like the definition of snobbish, I don't know if you know, I don't know.
Yes, you snob it. You snob.
Snobbing means like you've got like, snobby's like money.
What do you mean money? Like
when you're a snob, it means that you look down upon people that don't have money.
No, I'm like we use that
means.
term too when you snob, like ignore people.
We never use that term.
No,
oh, in the Philippines we use it in the wrong way then.
That's the wrong way.
Well, I guess we do use it, but in the modern day and age, I feel
arrogant,
like we really
maybe.
use it.
So maybe
Arrogant?
I'll just use ignore.
Ignore.
Arrogant. Arrogant, I think, is the right word. I don't know why I'm putting the word in your mouth for the next.
No, I think it's ignore because you would ignore
Ignorant.
my messages.
Huh?
Ignore.
Ignore. I don't think I ignored your messages. I never ignored them.
You do. You reply like a day after.
That's not ignoring. I'm just not.
It is for me because for like if I want answers, I want you to reply quickly. That's why whenever I want answers from David and he doesn't reply back that like an hour after, I would call him, and that's what he does too.
But that's why.
And then when you call me, I don't answer it.
I know.
It's always on a missed call because I got no notifications on Instagram.
Neither do I.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
okay, I'm sorry.
That's why I gave you my WhatsApp, my number.
Yeah.
So that you can get in contact.
Yeah, and I was like, when I called him for the first time, oh my gosh, this dude really answered.
Yeah, exactly, because it's like, it pings up on my phone. Okay, we're going to get into these questions.
And then when I met you.
Yeah.
And then when I met you.
That's the first time you've kind of jumped in and been like, let me carry on.
Yeah. I feel like I don't want to cut you guys. That's disrespectful. That's why I keep on just.
No, you
nodding,
talk.
nodding. So when I met you, it confirmed everything.
Oh.
I'm kidding. No, you're. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm going to say it again.
you really can't do it, can you?
That was just a once in a lifetime chance.
Yeah.
And I'm so nice to Ben.
Well, just say it. Just say it again. Or should we say it?
Tell them what I told you.
You said that I was a nice person and that I was a gentleman, and also that like at the start of the week I was shy, but this has kind of changed my perspective on things, and I agreed with you.
Yeah, he was really shy. And then
I wouldn't say I was shy. I just said I was apprehensive of the situation. Like, I didn't know
yeah,
what.
Yeah.
I
Well,
didn't
me
know,
too.
Yeah.
At first, you don't know what to do. You gotta weigh things first. You gotta observe first how things will go.
Like, I was apprehensive to come because I didn't know how beneficial it would be, you know.
But good thing we got David. He's like the life of the party.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Because if it were only me and Ben,
We'd just be crying. The whole time, just tears, just crying.
Yeah. We both are gonna cry.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I think if it was just us two, we'd just always have like deep conversations.
I would be scared.
Yeah, probably.
He's so scared. Yeah.
But you were scared to just be with him, weren't you?
Yeah, that's why we invited you. I was like, let me invite Ben real quick because I'm scared.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got these questions, and they're quite good questions because I've seen them already.
Yeah.
They're individual questions. If my phone would
What
load.
about you? What was your this week's experience for you?
I think that it was the best kind of outcome that could have come of the situation. I don't think I could have thought of a. Maybe if I vlogged a bit more in long form, but that's really about it. Like, we filmed a lot, got a lot done.
It's hard filming though.
Mm-hmm.
It was really hard. I also just recorded some snippets.
Because I think when I think of stuff like this, I think, oh, that's time away from me at home of what I'm doing, like what I need to do. But then I'm still doing work here. Like, I'm still doing the same kind of thing, as well as creating content with other people. At home, just being by yourself at the desk and kind of doing a lot of admin, emailing agencies or whatever it is, it gets very tiring.
Yeah.
And like just by yourself, I don't like that. Like I want to surround myself with people.
This like recreational type of thing.
I want to like surround myself with people that do similar things because it makes you feel included.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
When you're around, like all my friends are in like 9-to-5 jobs, they can't relate to the struggles that I have. They just see, oh, like he's got all these followers, or he's got it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what other people think.
It
too.
doesn't seem easy. It's not easy.
Yeah.
But then you don't want to say it because.
But that's the thing. I feel like in every industry, like you have the people that like you're in the industry, so they think like you're a professional. Not that we're not professionals, but it's like they only see the tip of the iceberg, right? Like for instance, for some, I don't know, like if someone said they worked in a submarine, you'll probably be like, oh my god, that's crazy. Like you'd be driving that shit for me. But like maybe in their mind, they're like, oh, this guy's like he has this many followers, but like what they don't see is like you still need to be on top of the top in this game to make it. You know what I mean? And getting to the top of any game is hard. Yeah. It takes, a lot of time and effort. Yeah, you feel me? So
the one thing that I've learned the most with doing the stuff, especially when at the start of like we're doing TikTok, I think it's the one thing that I've stayed consistent with. Obviously, with university, I kind of had to because there was like a financial burden or whatever there is, and like you have commitments with that, so you stay consistent.
But it's something like personal.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't that a good feeling?
Yeah, it was like it was kind of the first revelation I've ever had of like, oh, if I stay consistent with things in life, whether it's habits or whatever it might be, sleeping patterns or eating. All it is consistency. Like a lot of things with like weight loss, people are looking for that like you said before, get a 6-pack in three months or something, or I want to be shredded in 2 weeks or something like that, and go on like a particular diet, but it's literally just all about consistency.
Yeah,
that's like 90% of it. So that's what I've learned from doing this sort of stuff. Yeah, but we'll get on to these questions. Go on.
Also, I just wanted to say like also, the other part of this experience is like, I don't know, sometimes like when I do film with people that like aren't really content creators, like sometimes it's either I would feel bad for asking them to film me, but like with you guys, it's like, hey, can you film me? It's like, yeah, I got you. It's always like that, right? And then it's either that, like I feel bad asking people to film me, or the other thing is like since they don't do content, they don't know when to start filming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like sometimes like some friends will love, like I have friends back that don't do content creations that like will film me if I ask them to, or take pictures if I ask them to. But in terms of like the videos, like there's a certain moment, like I feel like with other content creators, they understand like, oh, this is a shot to get. Yeah. Like I feel like both of you guys are like, just know kind of when to like bust out the camera and stuff like that. Yeah. And film,
Definitely. I felt that. I think I felt that a bit. I felt bad when I was traveling.
Yeah.
That I'd turn around and be like, Grace, can you film me? Because a lot of the time it's just me going like this to her, or like me holding the camera up and bounce up and down. I'm like, I need someone to film me walking. Like that B-roll is so important. Of like where we are, kind of getting it out, the bigger view from stuff, and that only comes from either someone holding the camera or you having the equipment to wrap it around something or have a magnet or something like that. So I definitely think that, like you said, being here helps. It's
like I never want to overstay my welcome with things, and so sometimes I just feel like asking people to like film, like I do overstay my welcome. That's why a lot of my short form content, or even some of my long form content, is mostly like filmed on a tripod. Or if it is B-roll, it's like I'm not in that B-roll. Yeah,
I think a lot of the money that I've spent recently is to make content creation easier by making it so that the equipment can stand up by itself.
Yeah.
Like whether that's a tripod or getting a gimbal so it moves around more smoothly, or like the action camera that I've got that's like you can take it out, put it somewhere, and you can film from afar and it can move and stuff. And like, I think it's helpful, but it's not the same. I don't think
it's not the same. Yeah,
having someone that can move with you to the different places is really helpful. You kind of like we said in the previous podcast, that like the goal was, because I was editing it today, like the goal is to have like a team behind you. So that you can just be the face of it. You can just be in front of the camera.
And they also understand when to.
Yeah, exactly. Right. These questions are interesting. I think some of them are quite personal. but not too personal. And obviously, we're playing a game here. If you didn't know, we're drinking this special juice. So if you... Yeah, get some more.
Yeah, I'll be drinking the most.
Oh, I'll drink some more.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, it's
What do we have now?
You guys keep on drinking.
Damn, you look good. It kind of stuck though. Wait, hold up. Fuck.
Oh no.
Oh, is it cooked?
It is.
Low-key, hold up. It'd be kind of sticky. That's okay. We'll film it in a little bit.
Oh my gosh, you didn't get to record the relationship thingy.
What relationship?
Me being single.
Yeah, I did. That was in this one.
Really? Yeah. I'm gonna say single for the rest of my life. I'm kidding.
Finish all of them? Ain't no fucking way. Oh, you put it in the freezer.
Yeah, oh gosh, do you want some more? No?
So hungry.
Plum.
Plum?
Yeah, I'll mix
You
that.
You
try and buy
finished 2
something
bottles
quick?
already?
Yeah.
What the freak?
That's what I'm saying.
That's
You want to
fine.
try some for mine?
Yeah, I will try
Spice
that.
up.
That's good cold.
That's good.
Yo, that's
That's
banging.
because it's
Wait.
Jinro.
Wait.
Jinro is always better.
General's one.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, look. It's at that point where it's
Yeah,
frozen.
crystallizing.
Give me some. Give me some. Put it here.
You wouldn't drink it
Mix
straight?
it.
Oh, I kind of like it kind of this frozen.
Yeah, it's good. I told you, it's good when
Okay,
it's cold. It's so good when it's cold.
That's the perfect temp.
Yeah. Look.
It's like a slush, bro.
Look at the crystals.
Wow.
You ain't got it, though. Because you didn't finish that first.
I told you.
And it has good
Soothing.
spirit. What do you call that?
Oh.
This will kill the
Can we
bacteria.
change?
Huh? No, we cannot change. Yeah, but...
Put it back. Oh, you finished everything?
No, there's some more.
Just like a little more.
Okay,
Okay.
so the question...
I got more.
Nothing more.
Look like you didn't even touch
okay.
yours.
What?
Ironheart.
Gambe. Is that what they say?
Kambe.
Gambe.
Kambe.
You have to drink it at the same time.
But I already drank.
Okay, so the question is... David, we'll start with you.
All right.
What do people misunderstand about you most?
Oh, I know. Back then, okay, maybe I wasn't the most attractive person back then, but I would say, decently attractive.
Do you think you need to kind of face the camera a little bit?
Huh?
No, it's fine.
Like this?
Yeah, like that.
Okay, ask the question again. My bad.
David.
Yeah.
Let's start again. David,
Yeah.
what do people misunderstand about you most?
Oh, so the first thing that comes to mind, this was before the followers. I feel like, I don't think I was like super attractive back then, but I was like decent, right? In college, I just feel like people thought I got a lot of attention
Mm-hmm.
from like girls back then.
Mm.
You do?
Not really back then, but the thing is like, I feel like they were like, oh, since he gets so much attention from girls, I'm not really gonna.
Carry on talking, I'm just going to stick it in. I think this might work. Is that going to work? Yeah.
You know, like this. I think it barely has a grip on the. Fuck, hold it.
Oh,
Pinch it.
Because you're going to... Yeah, that works.
Yeah, just...
No, that works.
What was I saying?
Back in
wait,
school.
wait. Mic test. Mic.
Hello?
No. Mic test. Okay.
Oh. Okay, so.
Oh.
So I feel like at least this is what I do a lot of like introspecting a lot whenever I run into problems that I can't seem to explain.
Okay.
So the problem was like, okay, I know I'm like, at least decent. I'm not like I'm not the most attractive person in the room per se, but I'm decently attractive.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe like they think I get so much attention that people think since he already gets so much attention, he doesn't deserve
Yeah.
more of my attention, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what I got from a lot of people. At least that's from my introspection.
But
Wait, does that even answer the question?
What's the question
No.
again?
Misunderstand it
misunderstand
right
about
now.
no, the question is, what do people misunderstand about you?
Now.
Yeah, you didn't
Which is
answer
you.
the question.
Because is that what they misunderstood? Oh, they misunderstood
Back then, yeah.
because they thought that you were gaining attention because you're attractive.
Yeah.
But in reality, what?
I wasn't really getting that much attention.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the misunderstanding then.
Yeah.
What
But
about
now,
you?
obviously, since social media has blown up, there's like, the attention is there,
Mhm.
right? So,
But is there anything that you think people misunderstand now, like
No.
about your confidence or about your things that kind of are behind the scenes that you don't talk about or you wouldn't talk about? Like it could be any like you said about being really stressed out about situations when you're under pressure and why that was when we sat in the car and we spoke about it.
is that a misunderstanding though? Because I don't really show that. I'm under
Um,
pressure like that.
I
Okay,
guess.
I'll answer first.
Okay.
Well,
Because you guys are not getting into the right answer.
well, this is a journey.
Okay.
I think it to some level it is a misunderstanding because
Oh, they think I have my life put together type shit?
my presumption
Yeah,
of you
that's it.
is that like you're this confidence, exuberant person who
I would say
goes goes to like the gym, and like we said before, when someone goes to the gym, they have this assumption already that they're kind of like together.
Yeah. I would say for the most part, I am pretty confident.
Mm-hmm.
I think that also stems from like having like the physical aspect of my body. But that's not really a misunderstanding. I guess the life put together stuff, I do get like overwhelmed super easily
Mm-hmm.
because I'm juggling so much in my life right now. I don't have everything figured out. Like, I work the 9 to 5. I get off, 2 hours at the gym. Come back, eat, and then edit. But then I'm also trying to, within the realm of editing, that's the social media realm, I need to figure out a way to sustain myself long term, which I don't think short form could sustain my social media well.
Yeah.
So then I have that constant thought of, okay, I'm doing short form content, and then I need to go into YouTube, which is more sustainable for the long run.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, it takes more time. Basically, it's like the logistics of social media and extending, I guess, my quote unquote shelf life. There's a lot more to it. There's also brand deals, getting money now so I can, be full-time content creation.
Mm-hmm.
And without the 9 to 5, that's 8 hours. I can use that 8 hours to maybe film all of my shorts in the week, and then the rest of the week, I can just film like a YouTube video, easy, and then rinse and repeat. There's a lot of logistical issues on that, and plus, like, finding brand deals is not too easy.
No, it's not an easy process. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people think that when you have followers that it's easy to get brand deals, and they it's like the easiest way is to either become a YouTuber or become like an influencer or maybe even combine the both. When actually I think even with YouTube, I don't know because I don't have a massive following, even finding those sponsorships and collaborations or brand deals is still difficult.
Yeah. Sorry, you did mention stuff that I also brought up, but I forgot what I brought up.
Oh, it was about when we talked last time about like it was something like why you don't like
The pressure?
the pressure because of you can't control it.
Yeah, so also, I think it was maybe your last podcast.
Yeah, well, it was the second podcast.
Okay. So that podcast, afterwards, I was thinking of why, like, I don't like to be put under pressure or like a due date on me. Of course, I'm okay with like putting my own due date on myself, right? But an external force of like a due date on me is because I feel like I'm not in control. I feel like, I don't know, it just feels like if I can control it at my own pace type of thing.
Does that stem from somewhere of like where you have felt like that you can't control situations?
Yeah, usually for the situations where I can't control them, I just feel like, I don't know. I think it's just a lot of, I don't know if I trust people like that for things that I want personally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like when I started working out, bro, I didn't really need anyone to. I know a lot of people go to the gym, not to throw shade at anybody, but
With someone else.
yeah, they basically go with someone else as a starting factor. Well, that can work. It can work great, but like you gotta think of long term, bro. Like what if that person's not there? It's like kind of like Pavlov's dog, bro. And after some time, if you keep going to the gym with somebody else, you're gonna associate going to the gym with that person. That person doesn't feel well that day. They're not gonna go to the gym. And what are you gonna do? You're not gonna go to the gym because it's what is it called? A learned trait.
Okay.
From Pavlov's dog or something? I forgot
Probably,
what
yeah.
it's called.
I understand the concept of it. Yeah.
So like for me, I don't want to rely on people to like. I guess a lot of people have kind of like let me down. In terms of like maybe I was in my head, I thought they was gonna do more than I wanted.
Yeah, I've had the similar situation where you're kind of naive to the situation.
Yeah.
You think that this person has all the good intention
Yeah.
for you and your kind of endeavours, when actually I think the reality of it is that a lot of people are selfish.
Yeah.
They always want a piece of the pie if
for sure.
if your pie is good, you know.
I mean, at one point, I remember. Should I say my ex?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just cut this part. At one point, one of my friends, I felt like I told them, hey, I want to film this for my comedy TikTok at this time. And then I think I might have been expecting a little too much. Like, I expected them to be like, okay, let's do it. So, like, let's say, let's film at 5 p.m. And then I expected them to be like, oh, yeah. And when 5 p.m. rolls around, okay, can we shoot your thing? Or like I expected my friend to be more proactive in like so in a way that I'm more selfish in that way, right? But then I noticed that like it's not really their fault, right? Like everything should follow me, right? So then I'm like, okay, well, then I don't need anybody at this point. Like I just do everything myself.
Yeah.
So then if anything fails, I don't have anyone to blame, right?
Yeah.
The only person to blame is me.
I've realised that as well. I think after my audition that I didn't get, when I did it, it's such a subjective audition because you go into it. There was the UK boy band one. You go into it, and at the start I was thinking, I need to nail this because if I nail it, I'll get it. When actually prior to that audition, this panel of judges have already got in their mind what they want. They've already created an image of what this boy band looks like. So even when I walk through that door, if they don't want an Asian person, because I was the only Asian person there.
Really?
Yeah, the only Chinese person. The only Asian. Everyone else was white or black or mixed race. Although I am mixed race, but not mixed race with Asian. And I had a conversation with my dad's partner's friend who's a life coach, and she said, what percentage of it do you think is on you? Right? And I was like, I don't know, probably like 60 to 70%. She was like, it's probably like 20%. Because all of the other factors. And then when I didn't get it, I realised like, I can't rely on anyone. I've just got to rely on myself to, like, I've got to show up for myself to do it now. Because I can't, if I got it, I would be like sweet. Like, you're kind of instantly famous. You're on TV, you're in career training, you get the training for free, You live for free for 6 months or however long it is for the entirety of the trip, and you get all of that, the singing, the dancing with the top. You get everything done. And then I realised when I didn't get it, I was like, well, I can't rely on anyone to...
It could have been a good opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, it was like the best opportunity I would have ever been given. Then when people turned around to me and they were like, oh, you didn't... Oh, there's better things to come. You don't believe it.
Yeah.
You're like, this never comes. Like, this particular audition never comes. So the point of it was that I need to just rely on myself.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which obviously stems from like trust issues, you know, like that comes from a deeper level. But
It's alright, we're here together, we're filming. This is a better opportunity than that.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, I would have quite liked to be in a UK boy band. It would have been cool. But who knows, that boy band might not be successful or anything.
Exactly.
That shouldn't be my toxic. That's quite a toxic way of looking at it.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
is.
You know, I'm hoping that doesn't be successful because why am I not in it? But there were some very good people there, like insane. So I understand. But what about you?
What?
Yeah.
What about? What was the question? I can't remember the question.
It's like...
You went away, you went deeper.
That's
So
the point of the question, though. That's the point of it.